boxing fans, we have another fight that's coming up on June 5th, the Devin Haney Kambosa fight. That's what we have coming up. Gambosa, not Gamboa, Gambosa. Okay. In Australia, June 5th. So, boxing fans, go ahead and go to the website and get your tickets if you're going to go to the fight. I do believe Devin Haney is going to come out on top. Um, However, I do think that George is going to give him some problems that he's going to have to adjust to because George Gambosa he showed me that he's got a little something with him. He's got a little snap on his punches and stuff, you know. So I mean, you know, he's got 30 fights and he's got 18 knockouts, you know. So he's got a little snap on his punches. You know, Devin Haney's, I believe he's got 20 something fights, maybe about 24, something like that. But he also got like 15 knockouts. So, you know, but I say this, the fight's about pretty even. But you know, I do have some small concerns for Devin Haney. You know, I mean, ever since he had that fight with Linares, even though he won, you know, he got rocked in that particular fight. And I think if that happens, then I think George might put him to sleep. So, you know, I hope Haney just keeps his hands up and he's able to make those adjustments very quickly on the fly. Okay. Because again, we are in the era of the undisputed. That's right. The era of the undisputed. Everything now is undisputed. Also, I don't know what's going on between the Spence and the Crawford. Hey, when you mention that name, Crawford, this is what happens. I guess all the crows are out. You know, I don't know. But, you know, Terrence Crawford, if you see the video, my man, hey, look, sign the contract. Let's give the boxing fans what we want to see. We want a memorable fight. So, Crawford, sign the contract. Okay? I want to see this fight. I hope that it happens. It comes, you know, it comes to us. I mean, if not, I mean, we may not see it, you know, if you don't sign that contract. So, Crawford, again, if you have the contract, sign the contract so we can get this thing going. A lot of people are talking about it. It's probably going to be an outstanding fight. You know, who knows what ticket sales are going to be. You know, but think about this, Crawford. If you win, and that's a big if you win, you will be definitely pound for pound on the number one guy. You're saying you're the number one guy now, but you ain't signed the contract yet. So I don't know if you satisfied with being the number one guy because they said you was the number one guy, or are you satisfied beating everybody like Mayweather did to be the best in the business? Okay, now that decision is up to you. So let's see what you got. Let's see if you do have the skills that you claim that you have. Again, you know, we got to see it. So, you know, I'm a real person, okay? And I'm a former fighter myself. You know, it's either put up or shut up. Now it's in front of you. Let's see what you got. Okay, that's all I got to say to you about that. You know, good luck to you. I think you're going to need it, but you know, um, anyway, let's get back to the Haney and the George Gambos fight. Well, I think that like I said, Devin Haney is going to need to make some adjustments on the fly when it comes to Gambosa. I think Gambosa is trying to bait him with head games, the way he's talking to him, how he's treating him, you know, just get him off his game a little bit, you know. And usually a lot of these young fighters usually tendency to get off their game. We saw it with Rolly Romero. The dude was just yapping his flap all over the place. You know, the one thing you do is you don't let somebody get inside of your head. Okay, and that's what most of the experienced fighters do. They want to get inside of your head. Remember something that Floyd Mayweather said: the fight starts in the gym. Okay, if you're winning in the gym. You're the one putting in the hard work and the dedication. Then you're gonna win the fight. Everything starts from the gym. So, you know, we'll see what happens with this fight. I'm excited. Yes, I will be covering the fight, and I will be having You could be able to um, text in your chats, and I will be able to answer you right back, answer questions for you, and things like that. So, I'm looking forward to helping people that will not pay for the fight, or just to make this a available stream for you. Um, so again, I'm looking for memorable fights. Okay, the fans is looking for memorable fights. Okay. Again, I'd like to thank my sponsors, tomsmart.com, and also Tea with Tammy. Um, if it wasn't for those sponsors, I wouldn't be doing this podcast. It is. I'm very, very grateful for doing it. Also, again, what Boxing Profiles is about is not just boxing. It's about all sports. It's about all athletes, whether you're an amateur athlete, if you're a professional athlete. We would like to help you in your marketing, putting your name out there, and we will profile you on the show, not just one time. We will continue to profile you on the show so people get to know who you are. And if you decided that you want to make a profession out of the career that you started, then we'll try to do everything that we can to help you, okay, to provide a service for you. This is what Boxing Profiles is all about, not just one sport: basketball, football, baseball, soccer, rugby, swimming. It doesn't matter. Track and field, it doesn't matter. All sports, different athletes. Doesn't matter who you are. Okay. We will do everything we can to help get you known. Okay. So, amateur athletes, just consider that. And there's your invitation. So, again, I'm going to get back to some more boxing. Okay. We have several fights that are coming up. Also, after this Devin Haney fight, boxing is again, it's exciting again. So I'm just very proud to sit here and being a former fighter, saying, man, these guys are putting on some really good shows. So we're just going to enjoy them. And I know that there's a lot of fans out there that are Rolly fans. Some of them guys are saying, nah, Rolly won that fight last night. Some people say Rolly was robbed and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, okay? But you know, the, all I can say is there was a famous person that said there's a lot of people that don't know shit about boxing. That's all I can tell you that, okay? And everybody know who that is. That's Roger Mayweather. So, I hope that the boxing fans are, most of them know what they're talking about when they come into these chat rooms and they start talking and things like that. And then you got these guys out there that will troll you, so all these things are out there. You take the good with the bad. That's how I see it. So, again, boxing is great again. I'm looking forward to seeing the Devin Haney fight. Again, I have some concerns with Devin Haney on this particular fight. Okay. So, the concerns are, if he gets a hit with a good shot like he did with Linares, hey, you know, we'll see what happens. The question is if he can survive, if he gets hit with a good shot, and he can survive, he's still got that chance to win, because, George Gambosa, he has a puncher's chance to win too. He hits pretty decent, so we'll see what happens. I mean, he dropped Tiafimo, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if Tiafimo could beat Haney, but we won't know until we see those fights. A lot of people would say he could, some say he can't, but look, until the fight actually happens, nobody knows. And that's the real truth. People can say what you want, but look, bottom line to it is no one knows. You can't really predict anything until the night of the fight. If your fighter's on his game and he's staying sharp, then he's going to win. If he's not, okay? And we just saw that happen to Canelo, okay? He wasn't on his game and moving up and down in weight too much, and he got beat. It's just that simple, okay? You got to know when to do something and when not to do something, okay? And you can't do this game forever. So bottom line to this whole thing is got to know when to say when, okay? That's enough. I don't need to move up. If I'm going to continue fighting, I need to stay right here. If I'm going to be the best in the world, I need to fight everybody to be the best in the world. Ducking, dodging, cherry picking, That's not doing anything. Yes, you gain titles and stuff like that, but you know, it's a matter of pride. That's how I see it. It's just a matter of pride. Do you want to be considered the best in the world, or do you want to go down in history? Okay, because some people go down in history, but they're not known for having um, great, great fights. I mean, hey, like I said, I when I was growing up, I was able to see Muhammad Ali fights. My God, woo! Every single fight that he fought was a great fight. Every single one was a great fight. Okay. Even the ones where the guys wasn't so great is because of all the talking and all the hype that was around the fight. Every fight that he fought was great. And that's what the fighters need to get back to, the talking part of it. Okay. And I got to commend Rolly because Rolly won the 12 rounds of talking when it came to the fight. He promoted the fight great. He won those 12 rounds of talking. So I'm gonna give that undisputed title of talking to Rolly. He did really great with that particular thing. But when it came in the ring, he didn't do much. So, I think he hit Javante with maybe more than I counted 10 punches he might have hit him with. But I know two for sure that actually landed. He threw a lot, but he didn't land much. He hit him with a couple elbows. So, uh, so I'm jumping around a little bit, but the bottom line to it is the Haney George Gambosa fight is going to be a good fight. And if you guys can go ahead and get the fight, sit back, tell me what you think. Who do you think is going to win this fight? I think Haney's the favorite in the fight, but you never know. Haney's going into George's his homeland, and he's going there to fight. So it can happen. He can win, but I got some concerns. So sometimes strange things happen in boxing. So we just have to see. One strange thing happened already. They're not letting his dad come into the country. So I don't know. You guys can make that out, whatever you want to make it out to be. To me, I find that really, really strange. So I don't know. All right, guys, you guys have a good one. And I'm going to be back at you real soon with another one. You guys have a good one and you guys have a good night. I'm out.